2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jrue Holiday.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And for the Lakers, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Doris, here we are looking ahead to the postseason. Do you have a favorite right now?
Well, Kevin, like anyone, I definitely have some ideas of who I think could be there and the last one standing. But I'm staying neutral. Number one, it's my job, and predictions only lead to the possibility I'm wrong, and I don't want to do that.
Now James, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer, lets it go with the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
And the dunk by Tatum.
I love the Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic from deep three-point land, and it's White with the rebound. It's the Celtics ball. Down low. Hachimura grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. James finds Hayes. Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the right side. Here's Porzingis. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
From the mid-range, Kristaps Porzingis release points so high.
LeBron outside. Doncic with it. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
That's a big-time power move by Jrue Holiday. He is so strong around the rim.
Pass to Hachimura. James outside. 13 feet away. Count that one.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Tatum following the basket by LeBron James.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Reeves. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Hayes, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Smith's checked in for Hachimura. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Lakers in fifth.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from three this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. On the left block. And Boston with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
Doncic, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown for the three. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Lakers trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Here's Holiday following the basket by LeBron James. Tatum kicks to White. 11 feet away. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Back to Reeves. Brown against LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep, and that's good. Austin Reeves for 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Time for bench. If you see yourself on this screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. You're on bench. You are dancing machine. Let's get on move.
Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. .129 left here in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. No good with the triple. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Vincent, the pass to LeBron. Vanderbilt setting the pick for James. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Celtics have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Now here's James. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
But let's see how they play the clock.
Pass to Horford. Here's Pritchard. Brown deciding where to go with it. Here's Cornette. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Austin shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
First free throw is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Tatum's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. Now, Connect. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Portland. To the paint. Reeves outside. Vanderbilt with the screen. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Gabe Vincent is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Connect in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here's Vanderbilt. Rebound, Boston. With the drive, and rebounded by Connect. Lakers trail by 7. On the wing, Reeves. Now, here's Vanderbilt. He has yet to score. Pass to Vincent. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Reeves can't hit. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Hauser. The layup off target. Lakers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Back to Vincent. There's the pick. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. Vincent's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Lakers.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Here's Tatum following the 3 by the Lakers.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with this guy. Los Angeles with some changes. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's LeBron in for Gabe Vincent. And then for Boston, Porzingis is checked in for Horford. And it's Holiday in for Torrey Craig. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Hachimura. And Boston with the rebound. Hauser the pass to Holiday. And here's Porzingis. No good on the 3. LeBron outside to the inside. Here's Reeves. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics leading by 6. Pass to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Buries it from three-point range. Pritchard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
I tell you, the ability to get the ball wherever it needs to go is what makes Holiday so valuable.
Finney Smith with it. Scoreless thus far. 6 to shoot. No one near James as he lets it go. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pritchard passes to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Beyond the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Connects. Got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And now, and again for 3.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Goodwin comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Holiday, the pass to Horford. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
You know, DB, I imagine any lineup could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the team lean on Al. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting.
Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. And it's Brown missing. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Lakers. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Hachimura. And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's White. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Over to the left wing. Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. The 3. The rebound by Holiday. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Back to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on LeBron. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got his first 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
LeBron outside. Hachimura setting the bit for James. And the Lakers with another miss. To the middle. Here's Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luka Doncic. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Line for 2.
Free throw, good, Holiday. Boston making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
From deep, James. The shot misses. And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Boston Celtics.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Lakers trail by 12. On the floor for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Reeves against Holiday. Reeves can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Holiday inside the line. Good as the jump shot falls. Holiday's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. Pass to Hachimura. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's James missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
The offensive rebound. The wide open look here for Holiday. Hits it from three-point range. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hachimura the pass to Hayes. White against Reeves. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Lakers trail by 17. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Reeves can't hit.
I'll tell you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Back to Brown. Over Reeves. That doesn't go either for Brown. LA's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Launches it. Connects again from distance.
And he's one of the greatest from distance in NBA history.
And with that three, he's now 5th on the career list. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Hachimura. Busted. No good that time either. Lakers trail by 14. Reeves outside. Over Porzingis. Reeves can't hit.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said you can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Brown. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Now here's LeBron. Here's Hachimura. Cracks in the tray. Hachimura's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Smith's checked in for the Lakers. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You take a look at Los Angeles. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And guys, for the Lakers, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Brown outside. Fires the three. And James pulls it down.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
Outside Holiday. Drills it from outside. Holiday's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Here's Holiday. He's got 12. Pass to Hauser. And the three off target. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Holiday. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Holiday's got 14 points for the game.
Well, we think of Drew as a defender, but tonight they've turned to Holiday's offense, and he has delivered.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to LeBron. Over Brown. No good with the fallback jumper. Drew Holiday has been on display for the Boston Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Celtics leading by 12. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Connect out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Hachimura against Craig. Now here is Hachimura. Defense is right there. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vincent. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Looking to end his cold spell. Inside. Tatum automatic.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Now Vincent. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Goodwin's checked in for Connect. Celtics leading by 14. Outside Holiday. Busted. No good that time either. Lakers shooting a dismal 20% for the game. Now here's Goodwin. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Off target from three-point range. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. That one goes in. Vincent's gone 2 of 3 from the field. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Tatum. Throws it down, JT!
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Changes for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. The Celtics also changing it up. Porzingis, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Jaylen Brown comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's White in for Pritchard. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
White the pass to Porzingis. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, the unicorn, Mr. Porzingis, the answer from 3, his specialty.
Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura. Here's the 3. Rebound, Boston. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Tatum. He's covered by Hachimura. With some arc. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Reeves the pass to James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
And the first one drops.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate just in a different way.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. And here's LeBron outside, and Boston with the rebound. Holiday with it. Brown outside. The three from Tatum. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Reeves the pass to Doncic. Kept alive. Back to Reeves. Los Angeles with another miss. Celtics leading by 15. Holiday finds Tatum. There's the pick over Hayes. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Drew Holiday.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Reeves the pass to LeBron. And he drops in the layup off the glass. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. 20 seconds left in the game. Off target at the rim. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down by 15. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on the break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat them down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Drew Holiday.